Hello and welcome. This is your host, Theblackserpent, otherwise known as Serpentiner, the Fang of Ruination, and the Rant Who Knows Your Soul. This video is about my opinions on the 4Kids dub of One Piece and Shaman King. To start off, I'd like to say that these are mainstream themes, but aren't very highly rated in the dub community, and I think it's unfair, as they're not as bad as people say. Okay, 4Kids. If you want to see bad dubbing, you need to watch the new Pokemon new episodes of Pokemon by 4Kids. 4Kids fucked it up badly. Johto region was brilliant, but then as soon as they got the Hoenn, they crapped it up. Absolutely crapped it up. Anyway, I think we should get started. The first complaint I'll be handling is the name of Zolo. Yes, I did say Zolo. Before you scream at me, "It's Zolo, you idiot!" I'd like to say that I'm actually the one who's right, as I'm the one who's done the most research into this. And don't those videos complain now, you whiners. It is Zolo, as it actually says that in the manga. If you read the manga, it actually says Zolo, not Zoro. Zorro, for your information, is a Latin/Spanish name, and Zolo definitely isn't Spanish. In fact, Zolo is a Japanese name, though not very common. Zolo is the guy in One Piece who used Centauri, or in English, Three Sword style. Zorro is that guy in old movies who uses a rapier and slashes the letter Z on everything. Yes, I'm bashing it. There is also proof for it in volume 13 of Death Note. Yes, Death Note, and yes, this is One Piece I'm talking about, where it tells you why L's nickname is Ryozaki. And I actually quote this now from volume 13. This is a question here. The origins of L's fake name Ryozaki. And this is what the tree actually said. It's just because L in Japanese is pronounced like ah. That's all it really is. Then he puts a little laugh there in brackets, and that's it. Alright, back to my bit. For those of you who don't believe me, get volume 13 of Death Note, or go into a bookshop and look at the bottom of page 59. Yeah. Also, the name of Ace. No, Ace in One Piece has been changed to Trace, and it's not that important, because it's basically the same name but with 2 extra letters. Also, here's a bit of a little fact for you. In Pokemon, none of the characters at all have their original names. So what's the point of fussing over one name? Seriously. Now it's time for Shaman King. The changes in the names aren't very big, like Ren to Len, Manta to Morty, Ryu to Rio, Horo and Horo to Trey, you know. In Len's case, it's just one lousy letter. It's changed one letter. I mean, it's not that big a deal, you know. Also for Morty, he's meant to be a normal kid. Although Manta isn't that really that rare name in Japan. How many people do you know call that in Europe or America? Most likely none. But Mortimer, on the other hand, which is also the short alternate to Morty, is quite a common name. So it's an easy switch there. It's not that big a deal. For Ryu, not many people in America are going to get that his name means dragon, and that his personality is quite fiery. Or that he's going there to Tokagero, and his name means lizard. So that's a nice little piece of information there for you. So they switched it to Rio, which actually works a lot better. Trey just sounds better than Ho Ho to me. I mean, Ho Ho to me sounds like a girl's name. Seriously. Then there's the problem of Len's voice actor. Personally, I didn't realise his accent was British. But thinking about it, I personally think that when a Chinese, and this is not meant to offend anyone, honestly, no offence meant here, and I'm not trying to offend anyone here at all, but I think when a Chinese person is speaking English, it does sound rather British. That's all I'll say. Oh, that is all I'll say really. That's from me, Theblackserpent. Well, catch you on the flip side.